Aries new moon manifestation. These are just suggestions. You don't have to take them literal. They are coming through the energy of these cards that I'm reading from. There is angel magic present today. I've been doing a lot of angel ceremony, and if you'd like to purchase an angel kit, I will make one for you. You can contact me on my Instagram, Tarot Damore, TAROTDAM, like Mary, ORE. In other news, if you are local to Milwaukee, we have terrestrial locomotion on April 21st, 2026. That is the death day of Prince. I know. It's been 10 years. I remember the day very well. I used to go to Paisley Park and I kind of knew Prince a little bit. He was very amazing. And what we're going to do that day at terrestrial locomotion is that we're going to, that's better, we're going to have a death doula come through. She does a lot of work and energy and healing, but she's going to come through with a grief session, a grief ceremony. And then after that, a singer from the Prince Experience is going to be with us to have a vocal lesson. So I hope that works to see you there. April 21st, 2026. It'll be up on my website, on my Instagram, and my Facebook, and also on my page, Terrestrial Locomotion. Okay, Aries, let's go with your new moon manifestation readings. Happy birthday, Aries. Happy birthday to you. I will be gathering what we're going to bring in for manifestation. Now, if you watched the last full moon reading, you will know what was taken away to make room for. There should be a hint of this new moon energy. This new moon is a super new moon, so the energy will last 6 months. And honestly, the next new moon in 6 months is, guess what? October 10th. So that'll be the Libra new moon. So wish hard and work hard. This is not going to be an easy one, but you will have the energy to take care of it. Hello there. Thanks for stopping in. I'm going to start with Aries, and we're going to do manifestation readings for the new moon. What's the guidance from our angels, ancestors, spirit guides, directing us for the sign of Aries to move towards? For the sign of Aries. Saint Michael, please protect Aries. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Aries' behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance abounds. Okay. Aries, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Death reversed. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Fool. Wow, this is super good for you. And then the Emperor reversed. Now listen. The Emperor reversed in this case is probably your energy. Now, this is a coming of age for you. Yes, Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not taking questions. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. Thank you for your questions, though. You can book on tarotdamore.com if you want to. TAROTDAM, like Mary, ORE.com. Thank you. I love each and every one of you. But right now we're reading for Aries. We're reading about new moon manifestations. Let's talk about it. So, Aries, baby, listen. You've been saving up for something. You've been doing this. You've been squirreling away. Aries are so squirrels, aren't they? They're just so capable and so amazing, and they fly through the air and they land on branches and they do so many things, and they're so fun. They're so fun and they're funny. And this has been hard for you. Some of it you don't remember where you put, right? Some of it you don't remember where you put your savings, right? And you're trying to make an offer on something here, Aries, in this manifestation period. This is the next 6 months, so you have a little bit of time here. This could be a big purchase, because it seems to be that you're really thinking about something big, like your new car, your new home, both of those things, where you're going to go in the world, where you're going to go to school, okay? Are you going to start a new business? This is a big venture of yours. And you're adventuring in the meantime. That's that Page of Pentacles while you work on your coin. So some of you might be like bloggers. Some of you might have little like confectionery, they said, or like you might sell things like on the road or whatever your craft is. You might just like make and produce stuff. Okay, this has been a journey for you. You've been working on this for quite a while, 7 to 13 years, they said, or months, could be months. And you're advertising, period. Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords, Aries, you're advertising. In the next 6 months, you should be talking. You should be doing your elevator speech, the 2 minutes of what do you offer and what you want people to know about you. And then the Three of Pentacles after that. The Three of Pentacles being um, help from others, help from your mentor. Some of you have a very deep connection to your mentor. You need kind of like different mentors in your world: spiritual, physical, mental mentors, and emotional mentors. People that just kind of get these different realms that have mastered those. Some people, very few, have mastered all of that, right? And you're just looking for friends to work with on this and collaborate with. You're doing a lot of collaboration in this. And then you're also like going for it. Okay. You're going to score the 3 points. You're going to score large because you're putting in something large here. Emperor is reversed. Last card because. Notice how I started singing the Wizard of Oz. And then I saw this Ankh on his arm here. The Emperor Reverse is like, you know what? I don't have control over nothing. Emperor Reverse realizes I've lost control, or I never had it in the first place, and I've been calling on that feminine energy so much that I need to now think about what are my actual assets in this world? What are my physical assets? How do I have a physical presence in this world? So this could definitely have something to do with, property or, um, I don't know, somebody said a library, like you might own a large, antiquarian book collection or collect CDs. You might have like a studio. There might be something here for you. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Aries. This is a big one. Good job, good job, good job. Watch this, in October. Watch this over the next 6 months because this is actually a big one, a bigums. Lots of energy behind this, the Aries stellium behind your wish. So, get everything that you can get done, but don't expect it to come true. That's an Aries mistake. So we all make them. But yes, that'll help you hopefully. Okay, let's do Taurus at 8:26. And Taurus, hello. Hi, Taurus. You can book a reading with me at tarotdamore.com. I do private sessions virtually. Don't think of it as a cost. Think of it as an investment in you, okay? Taurus, and you know what? These general readings that I do, they a lot of times do it for people. So this is the work I do for free. If it doesn't fit you, come back again or check a different placement, maybe your rising or your Venus, or just check something else out. Especially if you're like, okay, I'm looking for love. Well, watch whatever planet your Venus planet is. Okay, I'm looking for money. Watch also your Venus. Okay, you could watch your rising for that. Just kind of look around for your Saturn. Could be good for work. Okay. Could be good for lots of things. Whatever planet is attached to the energy you're looking for, these general readings usually hit the spot. So I'm not like other readers. I don't just do relationship reads because those are cute, but we are trying to work on self-love, self-care, self-improvement, highest self type stuff. And sometimes love is part of that. Okay. Tarot for Taurus. Here we go. This is for Taurus. This is for Taurus. Taurus, what are you manifesting under the Aries new moon? This is still the next 6 months, okay? And this ends on October 10th. That is the Libra new moon. This is a 6 months intention because, number one, there's a whole packed stellium behind it. And number two, it's a super moon, super new moon, excuse me. So no moon in the sky. Okay, I get a butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. You're studying something, Taurus? Are you in school? Okay. Saint Michael, please protect Taurus, Virgin Mother. Please intercede on Taurus's behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance abounds. Here we go, Taurus. Oops. Okay, Taurus. 9 of Cups. What a good start. 8 of Cups. Okay. A little. I just got like you sit. You put your feet up, reclining after a day of doing what you want. The Strength card. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, just like Aries. The 8 of Wands, very good. This is all really good. All upright. The Judgment card. Oof, what's coming in? The Devil. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Taurus, this is wild. This is wild. This is wild. Okay. 9 of Cups. We have you're living from your heart space. You know, you're doing what your heart's desires are. Now, this isn't necessarily your authentic self. This is because you're doing what you want to do when you want to do it. And you know what? That is hard work. You're putting in the effort because to have that takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of mind control. It takes a lot of body control, a lot of self control. Yeah, you've been doing that. You've been having what you want, but then at the end of the day, like I said, you're putting up your feet in the recliner, and you're like, okay, getting enough rest, maintaining your strength, maintaining your balance, nutritional balance, yeast. They said so. Somebody might have issues with that, but you're trying to fortify the program. I don't know. I'm just getting words here. So we're definitely channeling here. You have a forever idea. You have something that, lives in a shoebox somewhere, it's like an idea that this is from your past. And honestly, you kind of forgot that this is what you always wanted to do. And you're becoming this like feral creature almost doing what you want to do. And I do see that you have the Strength card here, you have the Judgment card, and it's up against the Devil. So I think that you're kind of working with the Devil energy. You might have a Capricorn in your life because that would make sense. Taurus and Capricorn. You could have a Leo or a Scorpio here. But I show you also working on the long term. You've already put so much into this. You're going to wait. You're going to wait until this comes true. You've planted good seeds. You've planted it on good earth. You're going to wait. You know what you're doing. You're ready. Some of you might be like in adult education or being educated as an adult. You've already done this before. You know what you're doing already. Maybe you're training for a new job that you've already, kind of come from the background, so you don't really have to train too hard. Maybe you are somebody who teaches or trains others, but that's definitely Taurus territory. You're very good at helping people learn. That is your lifespan of about age 9 to, no, I'm sorry, I think yours is like ages 3 to 10. 3 to 12, they said. Okay. So right around the childhood years, okay, and you help people and their inner child feel good learning. It doesn't matter what age you are teaching, you help them access that want, that desire to learn, which is what we are born with. But then somewhere on the way it gets beaten out of us sometimes. Not all of us, but some of us have some trauma regarding that. You help clear that for people. That's what the hard work part is. You got to take a rest. You've got to resign sometimes. And you're really working on your communication. You're very excited about what's coming up, and you're gonna rectify your situation. You're I feel like all this energy is what you're throwing at this Devil here, and you're kind of incorporating the Devil into your energy as well, saying, you know what, I'm in a body, I'm a human. Devil, you don't scare me. You can remain. So as long as you remain silent. Here, let me put you in the basement and you get locked up in your little cage and I'm going to throw you food once in a while, okay? Um, this devil has been tamed and under control. Some of you might have an issue with like video games or something where you're reading like a Kindle or something, or if there's some kind of issue with some kind of addiction with having media constantly scrolling or okay. Some of you have a sexual addiction. Anyways, okay, so I could keep reading that all day. That devil card just keeps giving me stuff. But I do think that you're like the strength card plus the judgment card, I don't know. What do you think? Who do you think's gonna win in this situation? Two against one? These two are definitely stronger cards, and look at this one, she's rising above it. So I feel you, Taurus. I feel you ascending. I feel you figuring this out, and I feel you improving your life. Okay? Whatever it is. Not only are you doing what you want, when you want, you're learning how to apply the discipline and the structure of how to maintain that for a long time. Okay? Very good, very good, very good. Taurus. That was cool. These have been great so far. Lots of energy. Happy birthday to Aries. Let's do Gemini at 1624. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the likes. Oh my gosh. You can subscribe and you can book me at tarotdemore.com if you want to book a reading with me. Virtual readings are available. And we are going to work on Gemini. Subscribes help me. I'm 8 away from 500, so that would help me a great deal. Maybe I can get monetized soon. Watch hours help me, so if you want to just pop this playlist on there, go ahead. Help your girl. Those are things you can do for free. And let me know, if you find me on Instagram, let me know in my inbox. Hey, I played your video for 35 hours last week and I wanted to know if you would help me too. Okay, sure. What do you want? We'll talk about it, okay? All right, let's do it. So, Gemini, hi. I'm not getting like a super excited to be here energy thing, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, Gemini. What to manifest under the Aries new moon for the sign of Gemini? Saint Michael, please protect Gemini. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Gemini's behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance abounds. We have the Queen of Swords. There's you, Gemini. We have the Hangman reversed. The King of Swords. Okay. And the Ace of Wands. The Magician. There's you again. Oh my gosh. Maybe you're the King. I don't know. But you're both your cards are on the table here for Gemini air energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, the 10 of Pentacles. And what else? The 9 of Wands reversed. Gemini. This is amazing. Amazing. tarotdemore.com if you want to book a reading with me, Grace. Wow, Gemini. Check you out. You're having a new start with somebody that is considered your partner. Now, this could be your business partner. This could be your life partner. This could be a sibling, a parental figure. This could be your actual parents. But I think you're one of these characters here. After all things considering, you're trying to put up a truce. I did immediately feel the Queen of Swords was you. And out here you have this King of Swords who's already been there, done that. Been out in the world, come back a million times, returned a million times. And I think you're finally ready to share something with this King of Swords that keeps returning to you. This King of Swords energy could be a boss. It could be I'm getting like a media company or some kind of like contract deal that they're trying to hire you for. But it could also be your own parent, sibling. Okay. Could be somebody from beyond as well. That's kind of hard to do over the internet. Okay. Anyways, call if that's you, then Mojo! Hi, I'm on Gemini. Okay. So that. If you have a mediumship calling, you want to talk about it, Gemini, go ahead, book it at tarotnoir.com. Okay, it's a little more expensive. See what I'm saying. Okay, look, Gemini, brand new ship. You're building your boat. I'm getting Noah's Ark reference. You're building your boat. You're saying, I need everything. I need you two by two. You're everything in its right place. That's a great song. Everything, everything in its right place. In its right place. Anyways, guess what? Yesterday I woke up sucking a lemon. All right, listen. The Misha is in a bad mood, okay? It's fine. The Gemini, you're the magician, though, buddy boy. Look at you. What are you concocting? What are you coming up with here? I show the top half is not ready. The bottom half is ready. Look at magician's like, I got everything I need. I got everything I need. I got everything I need. As above, so below. As above, so below. Listen, you are made of whatever the stars are made of, as above, so below. That is what that means. It is the celestial presence in your life. Above meaning the sky. You got to look up, Gemini. You got to look at the sky. You got to see what's going on. Maybe get to know the sky a little bit. Maybe get your astronomy on point. Maybe take a picture of the moon or something. Do something with that up energy. We got this hunch neck thing going on with everybody. How about do those little exercises? They want you to kind of have this posture and poise, which I think you already have been working on, because I show physical work, like working out, yoga, mountain climbing, whatever you do. Some of you that cargo net, I don't know, but whatever you do, it's labor, physical labor. You're putting in the spiritual energy by using your physical self. Cool. That is a long-term plan for you to keep your body here on earth a long time. Also really cool. We want you here. I would say that there's somebody here that's coming out that is a partner from the past. Now, it doesn't have to be a love issue. It can be work or friendship or family related, that they've been around the world and they can't find their baby. Now listen, that doesn't mean love. It can, okay? But it means that they've done this, they've tried that, been there, done that, and nobody does it like Gemini. Okay? So this is they're having a hard time. But at the same time, they've been through worse. And they can come back and tell you about it, Queen of Swords, and you can kind of sit there and consider, well, if King of Swords wants to go through the mountaintop and come back from Everest and talk to me about it, I'm gonna listen to him. I'm gonna listen to what they have to say. Okay. Hi. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mojo. Can you hear me? You can hear me? Somebody dared to call me and I'm on Do Not Disturb. I don't understand it, Apple. I'm trying to work here. You can hear and see you. Perfect. Perfectly imperfect. Thank you so much. Okay. We're back to your reading because it was really good. So you have this partner person. This partner person has done a lot of shit. They've really grown a lot. They've been kind of silent about all the growth that they've done. They've been to different parts of the world. They've done different business ventures. They've had different sex partners. They've done all this stuff. They have all this experience, and they don't really share it too much, but they tell you about it. Okay? They tell you about it. It's a confession. Been around the world and I can't find my baby. Listen, this is, let me start with this person. I don't think it's bad. Some of you are like, I don't want to pass. Okay, we all get that. It's YouTube tarot. But listen, also, you're the magician. Also, you can face, I'm very popular. Yes, Mojo, thank you so much. The bill collectors love me. Anyways, also, you can face your future. That's what this is. There's been a whole lot of running around. I feel this energy of restless energy. It's running around. It's like task and task and task and task and checking off the list and list and list. And then it's kind of like a big fat fucking why shows up. And you might be right now in this big fat fucking why. Why am I doing all this shit? Why did I keep running on that wheel? What am I doing here? Slow down. And then the universe is like, nah, speed up. Okay, so bam, we're back at it. We have the spark of revelation, the spark of what's to come. And we didn't get the judgment, but Taurus got the judgment. And you are kind of sometimes similar to Taurus readings or Cancer readings, like the sign before, sign after, sometimes similar. But this is like you now knowing what your long-term plan is and working on it, making it happen, making it happen. Again, the figure 8 on the bottom only, right? But this is all energy up here. It's all kind of in the ether. It's all kind of unknown. It's gonna come. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen because you're transmuting things. You're making things happen, Gemini. And you need a break. That was what happened before I got interrupted so rudely by bill collectors. But you need a break. My 9 of Wands reverse. Hey, take a break. Take me a break. That's what my little nephew said when he was about, I don't know, 4. Take me a break. I'm tired. I'm 4, you know? But take you a break, you know? You need to put your feet up. You need to rest. You need a vacation, Gemini. So family, pack up the babies and grab the old ladies because everyone knows. Okay? You need to go somewhere. You need to plan it. You need to have that as part of your schedule. Oh, also, some of you might want to recreate your lifestyle in a different place, like maybe be like a dual citizenship or something like that. But some of you might have like the ability to live in 2 places or buy a cottage up north and then live in the city, you know, just city country people. Okay, best of both worlds here. Oh, that's a good song. Give me the best of both worlds. What is that, Van Halen? I haven't heard that in so long. Anyways, that was for you, Gemini. Rock the fuck on. Take a vacay. Come to Milwaukee. It gets real good in the summer. We can go tailgate. Have you ever tried that? Probably. But they don't have tailgating available everywhere. We're the best at it, by the way. In Wisconsin. Anyways, that was for you, Gemini. We have up on deck here, Cancer. Actually, not on deck right now. 28 minutes for Cancer. And you can book me at tarotdemora.com for a personal reading. You're welcome, sir. You can also come to my event. It's called Terrestrial Locomotion. 421 is Prince's anniversary of the day of Prince's passing. And I remember it well. It's 10 years ago now. And we have 2 very special guests. One is a death doula doing a grief consultation, grief ceremony, if you will. And then we have another guest from a band that covers Prince songs called the Prince Experience. They're pretty popular. It's pretty kitschy. People love it because it's just, I mean, it gives you an idea, an inkling of how talented this one man was, because this whole band, the whole talent of the whole band is very high, but you can't even wrap it into one person and put, you know, Prince's name on it, but it's so good. But anyways, there's a vocalist coming to teach us a vocal lesson. Her name is Iman Khan. So come on, if you live in the area, come on out. Okay, let's do Cancer. What are you manifesting under the Aries new moon for sign of Cancer? Sign of Cancer. St. Michael, please protect Aries. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Aries' behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance abounds. Here we go. 8 of Cups reversed. 5 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. 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 Three of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Five of Wands reversed. Okay. And then the Nine of Cups reversed. Listen, Cancer, mm, hell or high water is what I'm feeling in this. This was the hardest one so far. This one was the hardest one so far. And I don't super love it. Okay. But I'm just putting out some of this hot wax. Because this is a lopsided candle. That one's doing well. The rest are good. Okay. Anywho, Cancer. I guess I'm delaying or I'm stalling here because I don't want to read this. So I'll go really fast. 6 months of hard work. Your vision. Stick to the vision. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. You have a plan. It's working day by day. And I think it's just you going into work, coming home, putting aside the extra from your paycheck, and little by little building a future for yourself. I think this is a long-term financial plan. I think this is you relieving the debts. The debt collectors want you. They want your shit. They're threatening you, whatever, or somebody's coming after you from the past, trying to get in your pockets, and you're like, no, man, I've been working way too hard on this. I've been feeding my family and taking care of my business. You can't have it, okay? In the past, you may have had a soft spot for somebody like this, or a place to maybe you got pressured into paying something, a bill that you could have probably prolonged or not paid even. Not encouraging anybody to not pay their bills, but like sometimes you can't do it, right? And you have been really working on this probably the last at least 10 months, okay, maybe even the last 10 years. Because you're tired. You've been going with the flow a long time, Cancer. You have not been able to take proper care of yourself in a very long time. And you've been put into third party arrangements, disagreements, and triangulated and minimized. When you triangulate energy, you minimize the energy. Now, in a love situation, we don't want that. In a customer service situation, I'm going to triangulate all of the energy. Oh, it's the computer's fault. Oh, it's the weather. Oh, it's my boss. I don't. It's not even anyone in particular. Oh, it's the stupid tech issues. Like we triangulate it to make it easier to digest, right? We chew things down to make it easier to digest. But nobody puts cancer in a corner, and nobody makes cancer easier to digest. You without your home space, you don't have your essence, Cancer. That's who you are. You are your home space. You haven't had any help. Even if you're married, you haven't had any help. Nobody's helping you. That's what I don't like about this. But you've been going with the flow anyways. You've been just moving along with it, moving along, accepting it, accepting it, accepting it. This is going to have a big reward karmically for you. The acceptance, the process that you're in, plus the very hard work to make your financial situation last a long time. You don't want none of this. Like sometimes I think what you're really coming to terms with is sometimes to have what we want, we have to do things we don't want to do. And I think you're finally ready to face that. Especially in the Aries energy that they're pushing on you. They're like, I know you feel emotions, Cancer. I know you feel them deeply, but here, muddle through it. And then you're like, fuck, fine. And you do it. Okay? I promise you this will have a long term reward and your karma will come back to you 100% guaranteed from me and the universe. That's called faith. That's on faith. You doing things you don't want to do because you need to take care of this person inside of you that you are and you have always been. You have to be able to like live in your home, bake things, cook things for yourself, take care of animals, take care of plants, have it decorated nice. Your home is your essence. You and Taurus really need that. Everyone needs that, but you two signs in particular really need that haven. And I show a lot of times you will sacrifice that for everybody else or for whatever you think you need to prove yourself to. And there is no proven productive measure here. Your money is yours. Your home is yours. You're going to make it work. Okay? Even if you have to do things you don't want to do, you are definitely going with the flow. You're not complaining because you know when you complain, you're always telling the wrong person. Okay, so Cancer. Oof. I'm sorry, babies. I love you. That was not the easiest reading, but like they're giving you the energy specifically to get shit done that you don't want to do. That's what's going on. That's how I felt. Sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't want Leos to go like that. Like it was going so smooth. It was going swimmingly. And then we got to the water sign because we're in fire season. It's got to be a challenge, I bet. I don't. I have some water in my chart, but it's like in the underworld placements. So it's not like super difficult for me to navigate. Okay, anyways, more about me. Okay, 36 minutes for Leo. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi, Leo. What happened to my Leo collective? I used to have so many Leo friends, and now, where are you? Where are they? You know, a lot's been happening for Leos. I don't blame any of us. Anyways, Leo, let's see what we've got. I'm like, answers? Anyone? Answers? St. Bridget? Anyone? Can you intercede for us? Because Leos are really having a hard time for like the last 6 years. Really appreciate your help. Thanks. Yes, Leo rising certainly counts. Thanks for asking. That was a great question. I mean, you can watch these with any of your main placements. I would say, like, if you know your planets and you know anything about your planets, like let's say you're looking for love or money, you can watch your Venus sign. It'll be relevant. It won't be the whole thing. Your sun sign will be like the essence of who you are, and your rising sign will be more like your real life, like waking life. So the closer you calibrate your rising and your sun sign, the more happy and complete you feel as a person, the more aligned your energy feels. Just so you know that. You also have to consider your moon because that's your mother wound. That's your mother wound coming through. Well, not necessarily a wound, but just the thing that your mom passed down to you. So generational information, let's call it. It doesn't have to be trauma. Yes, you're welcome. Okay. This is for you, Leo. I heard that Leo risings are supposed to have a spectacular year this year. So far, I'm a Leo sun, and what happened? No. Okay. I'm not gonna play. All right. No crying. That's enough of that. One more, Leo. Let's go. Oh no, let's go. Okay, here we go, Leo. St. Michael, please protect Leo. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Leo's behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance abounds. Yes. Justice reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. Seven of Swords. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Eight of Cups reversed. Leo. Yeah, fucking. How did I know that you were gonna get a fucking difficult reading? Why? I'm gonna throw these out the window and start over. Sorry. I'm just gonna borrow this. Let me yell at you. All right. I guess this is what it is. I'm gonna frame this as beautifully as I can. I'm a great reframer of things, and that's what this is reframing. Leo, listen, a trail of bad luck and injustice has followed you for a very long time. What did I just say? 6 years. Well, this is the 7th year, and you already know about it, and you're already dealt with it, and you're like, you know what? This shit luck. These people. Who are these people? Listen, he's a creep. I don't. Why did I quote that guy? Anyways, you've been. I don't think you know how lucky you are, Leo. And I was thinking about this morning. rest in peace, Serena, Dr. Serena uh, Tucker, I think. Whoever, no, not Tucker. That would be bad to spread the wrong news. But there was a public figure in government that took his wife's life and then killed himself. And I've escaped that twice in my life. One was a man who he moved to Chicago and he tried and tried and tried and tried and tried to date me when I was maybe in my 20s. That was a long time ago. And he said, "Come on, Grace, you know you want to." And I'd be like, "Why do I know that? What? I don't know you. What do you mean? Move to Chicago with me. What? I barely know you. You bought me dinner. What? No." Like, the answer is no. And he found another victim. And I, in the middle of the night, sometimes I just get names or things that pop in my head in the middle of the night. And I woke up and I was like, whatever happened to that dude? And I don't know why, but I looked him up on Facebook and he was dead. And then I looked up how. It was a murder suicide. He killed his partner. I had an ex-boyfriend in another city that I offered to live with me for a month. They wouldn't get out of my house. Like, and then they squatted so long that they kept pulling me in and out of feelings and saying future faking and promising and narcissistic and da da da. And they got disturbingly violent, disturbingly weird, and I had to get the hell out of there. So, like, thank you, Dr. Serena Fairfax. Say her name, Dr. Serena Fairfax. That's not a cute joke. I'm gonna remove that message. Okay. But yeah, so anyways, that's almost happened to me twice. And this is how I feel, Leo. I think that you have escaped some, like, you're death defying. Like, you defy the odds. You defy death. Your presence is formidable. And a lot of people, especially in love, I don't know if you get this ever as a Leo, but a lot of people tell me I'm terrifying. I've gotten, and that hurts to the core because I've gotten that at least 1,000 times. And we're talking about Leo energy here, but this is embodying a an ability to move through life and survive with incredible instinct and incredible accuracy. You're a sharpshooter of life, Leo. So don't take this hard because the hits just seem to keep coming, right? But at the same time, you've survived every single one of them. And not only that, you've thrived because here we have we got a good Seven of Swords. You're smarter than the average. You're definitely in some type of 1% of intelligence, of spiritual intelligence, emotional intelligence, physical intelligence, mental intelligence. Okay, if you don't embody all four, I'm saying. Now, this is what when they come back. This is what happens. They always kind of come back for more, don't they? These are the X's, the creepy crawlies. This is all the and I know sometimes in my stuff I'm like, why don't they understand the word no? I've said no clearly, and here they are, like little termites, right? It's not easy to get rid of pests, but these people are pests. And you know what you're gonna do? Laugh in their face, play with them, have a good time, to spite them, but also to realize that these folks that keep coming back to you, Leo, think of you as like an unending source that they don't have to repay. Because honestly, Leo, all you have to do is go sit in the sun. If the sun's out, okay? Make sure you're taking your vitamin D. But both kinds, I'm saying. But yeah, this sun is behind her. Either way, whether she's upright or reversed, They just keep trying to take from you, Leo. They just keep trying to take from you. And you're playing right in their face. You're like, oh, sure. Sure, it's never ending. Sure, whatever you think. Whatever you little people want. This is the peasants. These are the peasants. You're the ruler. Okay? This is a class system, but it's not based on money. This is based on energy. And you were born royal. So any Leo placement can watch this and say, yeah, that part of me is royal. Okay? Here's the thing. It's coming. It's coming back to you. And when it hits, you don't have to do shit. You don't have to give anything away. You don't have to help people. You don't even have to do shit. To the people that take and take and take, to the people that cause trouble, to the people that are dangerous, to the people who kill, who hurt women and children, you don't have to do anything for these people. How's that? How about that? And I think that you're one of the brave ones, Leo, because you're one of the first to go. You know what I mean? Like you survived because you'll go first. And you know what to do. And you set the prototype. You set the standard. And then everybody else kind of follows you. I don't think you get a lot of credit for that, but I see you. I am like you. I am a Leo. So Leo Mercury as well. Killer instinct. So if you like that reading, if you want a personal reading, Leo, tarotmore.com. And tell me you're a Leo and I'll give you a little deal. Okay? Because I have a sweet spot for Leos in particular, even if they're shitheads. Okay. What Mojo said. All right, just coast on by. That's right. Great framing. Did you like that? Thank you so much, Salve. Birchwood, you are wonderful to me. Mojo, Lisa, oh, my two fave peoples, my mods. All right. I am on serious things. Yeah, I do some serious shit. I'm always fun, though. I'm like fun serious. All right, Virgo. 37:26. That felt like a 25, 30-minute read. But anyways, that was a lot of energy. My non-alcoholic beer. Oh, it tastes just like the mountains of Colorado. I have no idea. Okay. I always get like deals on Athletic. It's funny. My mom just passed away, and she's things that she does. She sends me deals. She's she's a master bargainer. She sends me deals and steals. So I'm looking at DoorDash, and I'm like, I need to go grocery shopping, and I was like, the DoorDash Mart. Have you ever seen that on your DoorDash? The Mart. Anyways, I'm looking at the Mart, and I see my favorite, the Athletic Brewing Company beers. There's only like 12 available in total, and there's 3 different flavors, and they're only 99 cents. And I was like, what? Buy. I bought all of them. Had to show my ID and everything. That was cool. So she's sending me little corners of abundance and happiness because honestly, sometimes non-alcoholic beer makes me truly happy. As a surviving binge drinker, serious binge drinker from Wisconsin, all right, y'all. I'm wearing a Brewers shirt. I mean, both of my grandfathers worked in a brewery, so we spent a lot of time in the bar. Anyways, thank you. I did. I stocked up a little bit. That felt good. Now I just probably need some fruits and vegetables, huh? Okay, let's do Virgo. Oh, we already wrote your time down. Virgo. tarotmore.com if you want to book a reading. Virgo, what are you manifesting in the Aries new moon? Virgo. Now, for instance, I'm a Virgo Venus, so I want to watch this one for my love money, right? Okay. Virgo. Now, Virgo is also having a conjunction with Uranus and Gemini. So they're both in Gemini, and it's going to kind of be like how do I say it? Like, whoa, like, I don't know what that means. intensifies the energy. Like having a big planet and a little planet like that together is just kind of like whatever they do, it's going to be doubly intense. So whatever you're changing gears and a flexible adjustment to change is going to be where your money and love is at. Got to be flexible, probably because Uranus is going to throw you some curveballs in Gemini. Anyways, okay, Virgo, back to you. Say, Michael, please protect Virgo, Virgin Mother. Please intercede on Virgo's behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance of bones. I'm not supposed to fool around anymore, but I'm serious. Okay. Virgo, what's going on here? Magician reversed. Four of Wands. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. You know that song? Eddie Murphy, his one-hit wonder. Every comedian wants to be a singer, and every singer wants to be a musician, and every musician wants to be a dancer, and every dancer wants to be a dancer. Just kidding. We all want to do everything else, right? Okay, so Virgo, you are maybe even dealing with some kind of energy like that. Like maybe you're putting on an event and you're dealing with artists and they're like, I don't want it this way, I want it that way. I'm very particular. Okay. You might be trying to gather the people. I'm trying to think of this song. Hold on a second. Gather the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Things are gonna be much better if. Hello, there's a guy that is walking into the dollar store right now that is super fine. Hello, Jeep. And I think this is his beautiful child and wife. Okay, yeah, that's his family. Anyways, that's the thing. That's how it feels, Virgo. It's like you see it, but you don't have the tools, or it's not available. Okay, you're seeing this magical event. You're seeing this magical recurring weekly event, like mom's pasta dinner on Sundays. Yeah, you're seeing that and you're like, I want that, but it's just hard to gather people. It's just hard to get people together. People are still really weird from the pandemic, etc. Maybe if you make them pan dulce. All right. But yeah, you're trying to figure out what needs to bake. What you're very impatient here. Two of the most impatient cards in the deck. You talk so much shit, Virgo. I love you. It's funny. It's funny, but you talk a lot of shit. That was my nickname as a child, Jeep. Well, I believe that, but now you're trying to be like, that man is so fine. I know you, Mojo. You're trying to be like, that was me stroking my beard, my pretend beard. Anyways, listen, this one here, Virgo, look at your mouth about the things that you can't stand. You should do it this way. You should do it that way. Okay? You're gonna stop doing that. This is gonna be the nail in the coffin for that energy, okay? You're gonna end it. You're gonna end anybody who is nitpicking you, and you're gonna not nitpick other people. You're really gonna stop doing it because it's just not productive. And you're really seeing it as some people think it's funny, like me. I think it's funny when you do it, but other people, because I do shit great, like I'm not on your list, but like when other people, and I'm a Venus Virgo, so I kind of like process some things similar, but other people see it and they're like, Virgo thinks they're so much better than other people. Virgo is this way. And Virgo gets very misunderstood. So what you're doing is you're inside. You're like, look at her closing her eyes, but her eyes are yet open. Okay, she's saying, I have to do it this way. This is the way. Okay, she's watching Mandalorian under her eyelids. She's got little projections in there. This is the way. Anyways, I'm just kind of like seeing things from a different perspective. This is the High Priestess to the Hangman. This is dual Pisces energy. So you might be dealing with a Pisces, Could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Gemini that you've just lost fucking respect for. But this Piscean energy is giving you and Virgo Pisces is a great match, I think. Even though they're opposites. This Piscean energy is giving you wisdom. You'll never make a bad move again in your life. You won't know how. You won't know how to make a bad move. How does that sound, Virgo? Like ultimate control? Good. Because I know you like that. Okay. I'm tired. Whew. Let's move on. We're gonna move on. Let's move on. So to Libra. How's my Libra? How's my Libra? Let's see. 55, 51. I feel like you're gonna have a moment, Libra. Bam. But you're gonna drop the mic on some folks. Flexing. You handle the microphone well? Do you sway when you talk? Do you dance when you eat? I'm just saying, Libra, you might have some skills with the public. You might be very much building a confidence level that is so poised, elegant, graceful, connected, and truly, like it's. Whew, I like this feeling. I like this feeling. This is confidence. This is stellar. This is ability. You know, I'm a bit ableist, but I do marvel at people's talent and abilities. Like I do. I fangirl hard, and I do pedestal, but it's because I like love what people do. And one of the signs in general that I pedestal most often is Libra. However, these are people that teach me a lot. You know, I also teach Libra a lot. I'm a Libra stellium. Okay. Yeah, comment, like, share, subscribe. Great. TarotDeMore.com. Go visit me on IG. Tarot Demore on IG. Different readings on there sometimes. I don't know. Anyways, Libra. What is Libra manifesting in the Aries new moon? Saint Michael, please protect Libra. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Libra's behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance. Fast forward to this part. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Why can't I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And why don't these fit this time? What am I missing? A life of frustration. King of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands reversed, the Five of Wands, the Hermit, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the King of Cups. Listen, you have been fighting something inside of you pretty deep. This is self-work because I don't have any energy. I feel conflicted. You take your wants and needs and internalize a lot, Libra. This isn't one of your habits. You do that. And then you sit with them. You sit with your hermiting. You hermit away. You sit with your thoughts. You don't tell anybody about how much you're processing or what's actually going on or who you're praying for or anything like that. You don't tell them your private thoughts. And honestly, you're doing a lot of internal battle. You're maybe having like invisible wrestling matches with different energies and putting people in the ring against each other and trying to control outcomes, but then you know you're controlling outcomes. And okay, there's a clarity and a truth coming from all this inner work that you've been doing, this inner battling. You've been taking it step by step, following the path, going where you feel led, which is really good. And then you're always working on it with other people. Despite how you feel inside about, how they jacked you of your time, money, energy, whatever, they kind of like hijack. They take. This is very similar to Leo, but in a different sense. You see it, you fully observe it. That's what it is. It'd be like Leo gets worked up about it. You observe it. Okay.
about it. You have knowledge of its existence. And yet, you still choose to collaborate, to work together, to enhance. This is actually something about like gender. So you could be trying to, write your senators for gender affirming care, which, by the way, is, half the population is women, right? Well, over half, honestly. But gender affirming care includes, what if I have a perimenopause or menopause attack and I need gender affirming care? That's part of it. It's also for men. Okay, it's not just what you think is, some of you think that that's things to stay away from, meaning anything in between. Yeah, that's included because this is human beings, okay? Get a life. Human beings. That's what you realize, Libra. You gotta love them all. You gotta love them all. Gotta let God sort it out, and that's you're stepping into that Libra energy of like, we're gonna make it fair for people as much as we can by working together. We're gonna work together on it. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what you say. As long as you don't want to hurt people, you're good. Okay, you're a good person. Let's continue to thrive. You do have a little bit of a sense of self protection in that as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You do have a little bit of a sense of self protection, Libra. That, look at that Two of Swords. I think it's Libra energy, anyways. But look at her tattoo. It's like the scales. It's a weighing out. It's a balancing. But it's a tool, emotional tool that you can use to kind of even the playing field within. So instead of letting these people cause a ruckus inside of you and hurt it away, you're going to need to do that sometimes, but also you're going to kind of need to get away from folks. You might have to take a break from social media. You might have to just kind of not talk in the group chats or mute stuff. You might block people in this energy. Okay, but I mean, let's grow up, everybody, honestly. And then King of Cups here is you learning this emotional balance, right? It can also be your person. Like, some of you have a person. If you've blocked that person, they will learn. So this is a lesson that you fighting. Is where it's at. Show me the money is where it's at. Show me the energy. Show me the love. Show me the mindfulness. Show me your friends are where gratitude and things like that. Show me back. And you're blocking out anybody who doesn't. Okay, this is for your own good. You know this, and you know what it's gonna do. Anyone that you blocked out or filtered or siphoned away from yourself, they're gonna grow. So sometimes love is an energy that sometimes, okay, that's the one. So sometimes no is the greatest act of love you can give somebody, because when you tell someone no and you mean it and you uphold your no, like Two of Swords, no, not going to look at it from here. I already said what I feel and this is it. So you say no, and then you send them on their way. They get to figure it out. They get to go understand why you said no. So they get to go over there. And what this person is doing is really good. They're going over there and they're learning. They might be like, you know what? I'm going to go to therapy. You know what? I'm going to get a reading from tarotdemore.com. Okay? That's what I got for you, Libra. So that's your Aries new moon energy until October. Okay, we're working on my channel that I posted a couple weeks ago. Very much should be kind of at fruition nowadays. But yeah, this is a super new moon, so this is good for 6 months. Okay, what do we have? Wow, look at that. Okay, you know what? I don't really go for like judgment statements about the way I look or how I feel. I mean, like one is fine, but three, come on. I'm new here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not taking questions, but thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you, Mojo. Appreciate you guys interacting that. And thank you so much for teaching us Arabic wisdom. Um, okay. All right. Peace, peace and blessings. Okay, let's do Scorpio at 6622. These are long. These are